Hey guys, good morning. So today we're going to continue talking about equations with variables on both sides, continuing what we talked about with our last lesson. And it's just going to be a practice day. Okay, so those of you obviously watching this from home, it's just going to be some practice from what we did yesterday, kind of mixing everything up, right? I know these equations with variables on both sides, if you have a simple one like number one, a lot of times we don't have too many problems. But once we throw in something like number two, where you've got the like terms as well, and number two, I guess not so much because they're on the same side, but that's when we end up kind of having a lot more difficulty, at least from my experience. So what you guys should be doing right now is you should be pausing. You should be working these out, solving and checking them, right? Making sure it's part of your notes for the week. And then you're going to unpause and we'll come back and I'll solve and check. So I've got 6x and negative 2x as my two variable terms. So I said I would much rather eliminate the smaller of the two, which is negative 2x. So I'm going to add the opposite of negative 2x, which is positive 2x on both sides. So that's 8x minus 12 is equal to 4. I'm going to bring that up over here so I've got some space. I'm going to add 12 on both sides. So I'm looking at 8x is equal to 16. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 8, which gives me x is 2. And for the check, I'm going to go back here just to save myself a little time and space here so you guys can get going. I'm going to consider that rewriting my original. I think that x is equal to 2. So I have 6 times 2 minus 12 is equal to 4, and then negative 2 times 2. So 6 times 2 is 12 minus 12. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. 12 minus 12 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 equals 0. So I know that this is correct. All right, with my second one, it's actually not variables on both sides. Right, so I kind of throw this one in there just so some of us end up doing crazy things here. You see the variable terms are so used to doing variables on both sides. Some people put like minus 5x under the 15. I've seen a lot of kind of interesting, creative ways of solving this one. But this is basically something we could have done a few days ago. Okay, so I'm going to use my distributive property. So it's going to give me negative 8x plus 12 plus 5x minus 9 equals 15. All right, I can draw my dividing line here, my buffer. So I don't have variables on both sides. I do have like terms here. Okay, so negative 8x plus 5x is negative 3x. And I've also got like terms here, right? Positive 12 plus negative 9 is positive 3, and that's equal to 15. So I'll write that out again. Negative 3x plus 3 equals 15. I'm going to add negative 3 on both sides, which gives me negative 3x is equal to 12. I'll divide both sides by negative 3, and that gives me x is negative 4. Right, so we think that's correct. This one's going to get a little tricky to check, so let's see what it looks like here when I go back and check it. So again, I'm going to go back to my original here, and if you need that, obviously, guys, just pause and go back. So I'm going to substitute negative 4, and I'm going to substitute negative 4. And I'm going to bring everything else down as is. So I'm going to try to do what's in parentheses here. So 2 times negative 4 is negative 8 minus 3. And I can do my multiplication here as well, right? Positive 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. So in the parentheses, negative 8 minus 3 is negative 11. Negative 4 times 11 is 44. And now I can do my addition and subtraction from left to right. So 44 minus 20 is 24. 24 minus 9 is 15, which is equal to 15. So I feel pretty good giving myself a check that we did that one correctly. All right, so here it is, guys. Okay, this is your homework. Only 2 questions to solve and check. So make sure they are very thorough. Again, if I'm only giving you 2 questions, I want to make sure, that we're very careful and diligent about showing all of our work and all of our steps. So for the first one, we have variable terms on both sides. We also have like terms on the left. For the second one, it's a little bit of everything. So we know we're going to distribute the negative 5 on the left. We've got like terms on the left. We've also got variable terms on both sides. So we're going to very nicely and neatly in our notebook solve and check both of these equations. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, you leave me a comment where you're, where you're uploading your work, and I'll get to see that right away, and I'll go check it out, and I'll be able to get back to you shortly.